We're impacted by high blood pressure, diabetes, all kinds of health issues that disproportionately affect African Americans. Can you speak to insurability, the costs related to that, but also to let people know that there are insurances out there for even those conditions?
Yeah, health is wealth. Health is wealth. If you're not healthy, you're going to get rated. So what rating means is there is a standard plus, preferred plus. Preferred plus means you're at the top of the level. You're good to go. It's the BMI stuff. So it's your health, it's your driving record. If you got too many DUIs, you got suspended licenses, it's going to affect the cost of your policy. Insurance is about risk management. You can't be diving out of planes. You can't be jumping into like lagoons. So all that stuff affects your premium cost. Premium is how much you're paying per month. The healthier you are, the lower your premiums are going to be, the lower your cost of insurance is going to be.
So that's the reason why you want to get this as young as possible and lock it in.
Right. Now, if you do have some of these things, you're not totally uninsurable. The great thing about our platform is that we have 80 different partners, and I can submit a questionnaire to figure out which company is best suited for some people. Okay. There are some things that will knock you out. Of course, if you are overly obese, you're uninsurable. If your A1C1 levels and your diabetes is out of check, you're not insurable. So you have to be taking care of yourself. You can't have your A1C1 levels at a 8 or a 9 or a 12 and expect to get insured.
Mental health can also
affect you. You know, depression, suicide, all that kind of stuff. Once again, this is risk management. The less risky you are, the more insurability you are. What else has come up? For my veterans, before you go on 100% disability, get a policy in place. I hate to say this, you go serve for us, protect our country, you come back, now you're up in the game. You go on 100% disability, you probably cannot get a large enough policy. You can get a guaranteed policy for a low amount, but like a big policy with $100,000 above, you're not going to get it. It's not going to be possible. So
that's a big thing. That's a big thing for you to bring up. Me having worked for the military and having friends and family that are retired or just got out of the military, I know a lot of them that are going for 100% disability, and they're doing it for the initial check. Yeah, they're doing it for the payout and not realizing what it's affecting down the road. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, that's been scary for us. Like that really has been scary for us because we got a lot of military friends. It's like, you did what? Oh, wow. And they're doing it for the guaranteed check, but it affects so much more. It's short-sightedness. We're trying to take care of ourselves right now because they got a guaranteed check. So there are some things available. We got people approved. I got a young lady approved. She had diabetes. She has Index Universal Life Policy. One of our new business partners, he got a young lady approved. Her uncle told her that she could never get insurance. She has sickle cell, but she has living benefits. So it's case by case. Our job is to fight for the stuff on the back end with the underwriters, and if we can fight for the case, we can do it. If you've been diagnosed with cancer, if you've been in remission for a few years, you can now apply for it. But while you're going through the cancer, no, you're not insurable. So it just depends. It really, this is why everything affects us. We got to talk about our health. You know, what the foods that we're intaking. Like she said, get it while you're younger. If you're older, change your eating habits. Start working out. You know, move your body at least 15 minutes every day. And I'm going to say this about COVID. Say this about COVID. COVID's going to change the insurance game.
Absolutely.
It's already started a little bit. So if you have COVID and you have not been in the hospital, you may be okay. No lingering effects. You got a 30 days to apply for insurance. If you've been in the hospital, depending on the company, you've been on the ventilator, you have to wait at least 6 months, plus have a clear lung scan that your lungs are clear. COVID's going to change a whole lot when it comes to the insurance world. It's going to change. They're going to start changing the rules.
Terrible, because the COVID messes up your lungs. You know,
Exactly.
It's a scarring to your lungs. So I don't know if y'all know I'm a nurse. So this just like what? It's just like, don't make sense.
Oh, it does.
It makes sense to them, yeah.
So when that scan come back,
They know exactly what they're doing.
when that scan come back and your lungs were scarred,
You're not, or you won't get approved. Right. Or you won't get approved.
Right.
You got to keep in mind, insurance companies are one of the most popular companies in the world. Why? They are risk managers. If you at a risk of passing, we can't insure you.
Yeah.
We cannot insure you. Now, government may assure you, but it's only like a $10,000 policy.
Just enough to bury you.
It's enough to bury you. But I would
Barely.
I would bet in probably the next 2 or 3 years, they will have an exemption for COVID. I would bet on that, because if I can, it's no medical exams, there's no health screenings, you automatically improve. But if I was Gerber and I'm a businessman, I don't care about you, it's about profits.
Yep.
Dollars. If we have a whole bunch of people saying they need this insurance and they had COVID, I'm gonna put an exemption in there for the COVID. I would.
Then there's also for people who have been incarcerated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've been incarcerated, depending on the charge, depending on what happened, you're not insurable. So if you cannot get a policy on anybody that's in jail right now. Of course, alcoholism and drugs.
Yeah.
That could be an automatic denial depending on what's going on.
Smoking.
Just in
general,
yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
I remember that's always a question. I remember when I first signed up for my life insurance policy, that was one of the questions.
While cigar smokers, you smoke every day, you're gonna get classified as a smoker. For our weed heads, it's changing a little bit more for the weedies, for our chiefers.
Weedies.
It's changing a whole lot. Some companies will qualify you as a standard smoker. Some companies are a little bit more weed friendly. They'll qualify you as a non-tobacco user, but you have to be upfront, and you got to be in the states where it's legal, and understand it's still not federal yet. So
that's right.
The weed industry
they're trying to figure it out.
They're trying to figure it out. And I will tell you this, there are some companies that are doing non-medical exams. So I don't know if you smoke weed, if you do non-medical exam. As long as you didn't get a charge back in the day. I didn't know if you smoke weed. So.
Those who know don't say. Those who say don't know.